Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your girl, French Vanilla here, and today I'm going to be playing Geoguessr Country Streaks until I beat my high score of 12. So, I'm going to aim for 13, but obviously if we get a higher score, that is also okay. So, without further ado, let's jump right into the video. Okay. So, we see a highway sign, exit Melb Airport, or is that ever like Melbourne? Let's look for a couple more clues before we lock in here on Australia. Okay, we are on the left side of the road, so that is promising. Get another sign up here. M80 Greensboro Melb Airport. If we zoom into Melbourne, do we see Greensboro? We see the same like highway like shield sign, so something that I'm looking for is matching this highway like shield sign, like the 43 with the blue and the shape to what I see around the area. I think when we get European countries, it's going to be a lot more helpful because it might not be as obvious right away like what country we're in. So if we see some sort of route or highway sign, we can zoom in into the country and try to match up the shape of what we see. So I'm gonna go with Australia. Okay, nice. Okay, we're on the right side of the road. I think I see the Europe. Okay, we see a bollard with one white stripe. This is .de, but I don't want to lock in on Germany right away because obviously trucks move. Kind of just clicking down the highway until we get some big sign or language. It could be Germany, could be. What does this say? That looks like the Louvre, but I don't know what building that is, if there's another one that's shaped like that. That's off just now. Okay, so we see a 4 and a 13 in like a hexagonal shape. Does that line up ever? Yep, the shape route lines up. I'm gonna go click on it. Okay, nice. We're at 2. Alright, left side of the road, white and white. So these things are Australian bollards. So the white with like the red on one side rectangle and then the gray on the other side, that indicates we're in Australia. So we're pretty safe to guess there. It also looks similar to the Turkey bollard, so don't get that confused with Turkey, but the landscape is vastly different. So it is one clue that'll help you narrow down to Australia, and maybe Turkey if you're only looking at bollards, but I mean if you like look at everywhere, this is not Turkey. Okay, nice. Okay, right side of the road, fairly big city. Lots of signs over .at. Okay, Austria. Can we get another sign to confirm? But sometimes they have websites that are not. Another .at. Just one more. Ooh, a police. Okay. Police should say. .at. Okay. I think we're good to click Austria here. Okay, cool. Okay, so we see bollards with one orange rectangle and one white. We can move though, so I'm gonna move. We're on the right side of the road. think we're in Europe for sure. I don't know which country. I don't have this bollard memorized, so we got kind of like a white diagonal middle line thing going here, which I don't know what country that is, or if that is just like a highway thing in Europe in general. Okay, there should be a lot of signage up here. We're getting to like a big area. Okay, we cannot go further. Can we go this way? Perfect. There should be a big sign right here. Oh, we cannot zoom in further. Okay. So there's English and Cyrillic. Let's return to start. So that little flag button lets you return to start. We only have 30 seconds here. Let's see if there's any quick signs up here. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. I don't know what country we're in. Why did I see Cyrillic in English? Are we on the border of like Serbia ever, or Bulgaria? I didn't click. Okay, well, lesson learned. Click something, even if you're wrong, so that way when the time runs out, you don't lose your streak. But that is okay, we'll go again. This feels like Japan off the bat. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, cool. That one was just vibes. I didn't really look for any mitas there. I kind of just like felt it when we locked in. Okay, I don't know what this vibes is. There's a very green, blue river though. Lake, river. Okay. Okay, blacktip bollard in Europe means Austria or Slovenia, I think, usually. I think there can be some in Russia, but this is not Russian language. So I'm going to go with Slovenia between the two because this does not look like Austrian to me. Okay, nice. Okay. Looking for language here. Okay. Pavement, like cobblestone, church, a lot of red roofs. Slovenska, so probably Slovenia, right? Slovakia. Okay, that checks out. Okay, cold place. Okay, Cyrillic on the beer sign. Pull it back of the car, a little antenna. what am I thinking here? Somewhere mountainous? Stop. Don't know that area code. There's red on the other side of that license plate. Is that one country particularly? Okay. One more sign up here, and then I think we have to guess since we only have 20 seconds. Alright, I'm not sure. Do I ever want to go, like... It's so mountainous. Like... North Macedonia, maybe? Bulgaria. Okay, we were right next door, but not correct. Red and white under the sign. Concrete barriers. Red dirt. Okay, that is Vietnamese, I believe. Okay, nice. Okay. The vibes from that house over there on the right is Southeast Asia. Okay. Car, do we have a car meta? We do not. Is that a cat? That is a chicken? Not a cat. What are the polls saying? Is that a Thai holy poll? Possibly. Yellow license plate. Pole with holes. What country do I go here? Like kind of like a banana palm leaf thing. So it's definitely not like Indo or Philly because both those countries have languages that don't look like that. I think that this is a Thai holy pole. I hope so at least. Okay, no, it was a Laos holy pole. Alright, I need to review my Southeast Asia holy poles then, or just like what they look like in general. Okay, we got silver truck, white dash outer, red dirt. I want to say that this is Senegal because I think these are French poles with like this kind of like hole looking thing situation. I'm gonna go here in Senegal. Okay, nice. Those were French poles. Yeah, white outer, yellow double middle. Are we on the left side of the road? This is like weird. Okay, maybe we're just on the left side temporarily or something. Very like cold and flat landscape. Originally I was thinking like Canada, US, but I mean, even if it was between the two, I wouldn't really know. I'd lean more towards Canada, I guess, because colder. Tantalon. I don't know what a tantalon is. Is that a type of truck? Go one more up. What does it say? Okay, kilometers, so not miles. We're gonna go Canada. Okay, nice. Car. I think that this is the Guat car, but let's look and round to make sure. Okay, not Guat. I think that Laos is the other country with the car that looks similar to the Guat car. Okay, nice. So that car with like the silver roof rack and no tape, I think can be Guatemala or Laos or maybe Kyrgyzstan too, but not that landscape. Okay. Walk in here. Okay, this feels like maybe like a Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania. So I'm gonna have that there just so we don't lose our guest submission like we did a couple rounds ago. Tala. Stali. Can we get a route or like a street sign? Ooh, this is kind of feeling Finnish to me now. Tampere. Tampere's in Finland. That says Tampere, right? Okay, cool. Nice. Okay. Right. Nope, not right. Left side of the road. I think we saw black on the license plate. Truck. Awas, I think is Malaysia, but let me make sure with more clues because there's flags here. Okay, that is the Malay flag. Are we ever near like a border? Not that it matters for this game, but I think I see the like some other flag, maybe the Thai flag there. So we're near the border of Thailand and Malaysia. Nope, we're nowhere near the border, but we got the right country, and that's what we're here for today. Okay. Ooh, black truck island meta, left side of the road. Interesting. Okay, now we're on the right side of the road. We see stop sign. Okay, we're still on the left side. License plate, white license plate. English everywhere. I guess initially I'm thinking like American Samoa. I don't know if I have this particular truck memorized. I will go there though if I run out of time. It said .bm. Bermuda? I think .bm would be Bermuda, right? That would line up. Okay, nice. Thank God we found that sign because American Samoa is nowhere near. This feels like Europe maybe. Like initially I was thinking like Austria, Switzerland. But I don't know. There's that little like green recycling bin, but I'm trying to get to like the city, so we'll go back there if we have like no info at 30 seconds. Bollard maybe? No flag. What flag is this? Switzerland, right? That's like the little cross folded up. Okay. We were on the border though of Germany, so very close there. Okay. It feels like Europe, like maybe like a lot of fields. I'm thinking like a Poland initially, although this coverage is okay. One white, two white dots. One white stripe, two white dots. What bollard is that? This coverage is so not great. What language is this? Scola. I'm gonna zoom in so I have something. Is this Poland ever? I feel like I'm so Unsure. Okay, there's like nothing this way. Anything in this direction quickly? Truck. Such rainy coverage. Or, I don't know if rainy is the right word. Maybe overcast? Okay, we're not gonna get anything else here. I'm gonna go with Poland. I don't feel confident about it though. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Okay, it was Latvia. We go again. Okay, black tip, I think. Is it both silver though, or is one red? I think it's Slovenia or Austria. Okay, it was Austria. How many lines do we have? Oop. Okay, so Cyrillic language. Yellow signs. I think I'm gonna try to guess a little bit quicker here on this upcoming try since Daru, okay. This is like our 5th attempt, okay. I'm thinking like a Finland, like a Estonia, but I'm not gonna lock in yet. If we could get a flag, that'd be cool. I do know my flags a little bit. Grocery flag. Oh, TIE. Okay, we're in Finland. Okay. Yellow at the bottom of the pole. Way back of the car. Octagonal. Is this Mexico? Okay. Colombia. Feels like a little like cold coverage. Europe for sure. A ring around the camera. I think that we're in Sweden. We're in Norway. Okay. .lu. We're gonna go Luxembourg. Five lines on the pedestrian walking sign. Ole, this feels like Belgium or Switzerland maybe initially. I'm thinking Belgium though. Like French and yellow the blue is Luxembourg, I think, which would also line up with like the French and the German kind of mix of languages that I see. Let me go back to the beginning because there's information there. See, musée is like French, but the other languages seem more German based. Holler, Breadfield, let's zoom in and see if we see those. Okay, we line up the route sign. Okay, 338 with like a red yellow rectangle. I think we're good here. Okay, nice. Lone Star Hotel. Well, that's in Korean, so I'm thinking we're in South Korea, but let's take a look outside. Yep, I think we're safe to guess there. Okay, cool. Blue license plate, Europe. Some sort is like German or Austria, Swiss, whatever. .it. Nice. This feels like Iceland, but I need to find something to make me make sure. Just the landscape, like the mountains and the hills, I guess. Iceland has yellow bollards though, so if we see those, we know we're good. Okay, kind of just like a big road. We went that way, right? Oh, is it a yellow bollard up there? Nope, that is red and yellow. Do we ever go Iceland still? I feel like that is what I'm thinking, but I would like more info if I can find it. Obviously, this is a very like rural area away from a lot of town signs, so we might not see one in the minute we scan, but I think we have a pretty good guess if we don't find anything else. You know, I'm just gonna go for it. Okay. It was Norway. Red dirt. Mushroom pool. Sri Lanka. Based on the language. Okay. .br, Brazil. Cows. Oh, I've never had this coverage. What? We're on some sort of like, I don't know. What are we on? Why are we on a cow? Like, why are cows on the Google camera coverage? I'm so confused. What? Is this like special coverage or something? I've never seen Google car coverage with cows like leading. I feel like this is like gonna be some really like niche meta that I don't know. I feel bad for the cows. Like, they're walking so far in the middle of like nowhere. Okay, based on like the trees and vegetation, it feels like maybe Southern Hem. But is it like South America ever? Like Africa? Laguna Blue? I don't know. I've never seen this before. I don't know what country we're in, to be honest, but I feel like it's gonna be something that I don't normally guess. I know Madagascar. I feel like it has coverage in the game with like a few different trekkers, but I don't know if I've ever seen it in a match, so I'm gonna go there. Okay, we were in Madagascar. I'm glad that I stuck to my gut there because I was like, that is really weird coverage and I've never seen it before, but I knew Madagascar was in a game, so cool. I'm thinking like India initially or like Bangladesh, but we'll see. Gonsberg. Oh. Maybe it is like Cambo. Can we get more language or info? Okay, the red bollards with like the white dashes. Okay, not India or Bangladesh. French pole though. Ooh. I'm having it in Cambo for now, but I don't feel confident about it. Oh, there is. Not. Can I get like a place name? Unique city. K. 085. Don't think we're gonna get anything else. Okay, I'll go with Cambo. Okay, nice. That is Hebrew, so this one's easy. We're in Israel. Nice. Oh, this one's gonna be hard. White, long, middle. Oh, the triple line. Hold on, never mind. The triple line in the middle means I think we're in Botswana, South Africa, Lesotho, Eswatini. But determining between the four. Okay, hold on. White truck coverage, yellow outer. 4 kilometers English. I haven't seen this truck before. It's not Namibia ever, right? I guess for now I'm gonna put in bots just so we have something, but I mean if I'm being I'm probably more likely in like South Africa. But for some reason I don't feel like we're there. Grahamstown, Port Alfred, R67. We have the R's here. Are there R routes here? No, it's like A and B, right? Okay, I'm gonna go South Africa because I feel like this is like the best chance I have. Okay, nice. Okay, this one should be easier. Yellow license plate, Colo ever? No, this doesn't feel like Colo, does it? Yeah, oh, is that the... That's not the EU blue, right? Okay. Oh, that is Hebrew again. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm thinking Brazil initially, so I'm gonna put it down there. Ooh, are these poles octagonal? Do we have a license plate check? If we see yellow license plate, then we're in Colo. Go back to start. Ooh, okay. Thinking Colo because the yellow. If we see more yellow, then I will guess Colo. Yellow license plate. We'll just triple check. Yeah, okay. I think we should be in Colombia. Okay, nice. 8. .uk. So hopefully the UK. Okay, nice. Thinking like India, Bangladesh, but let's confirm. I don't really I feel like I struggle with like low cam and like regular cam, I guess, and like knowing which is which. Which I know is like one difference how you can identify like India from Bangladesh. Baroda. New Delhi? Okay, so New Delhi is in India. I think we're here. Okay, nice. White outer, yellow double middle. I feel like this will be difficult. I don't know why initially I thought like Arj, but I could be really wrong here. I'm gonna put it there just so I have something. Okay, we're not gonna find anything in this direction. This one will be very tricky to get right, I think. Yellow and white middle. And now it's just white dash middle. I really want to get this right because we're already at 10. So that would be cool. I mean, that is in Spanish, so I think we're looking good for our initial guess, but nothing concrete that tells me we're in Arj, kind of just vibes, which I'm like, is risky to go off of when we're already 10 countries into the streak. So okay, RN 152. RN is like an Argentina route, right? I don't know. And then there's these little concrete things with like the yellow. I'm like, it's not Uruguay ever, right? Okay, good. It submitted it for me, so it kind of took the worry away. All right, we're at 11. We're almost at our high score currently, and then our new high score goal is 13. So hopefully we get the next two. This feels like Brazil, right? That is Brazilian, but I'm gonna keep looking for clues. Red dirt. Is there anything on that sign before we go away? Madeiras. Okay. Yellow middle. Gaúcha. Gaúcha. I think Gaúcha sounds Brazilian. What is left in Spanish? Is like izquierda, or I think that is left. So I believe this is Portuguese in Brazil, but want to triple check since we're so far into our country streak. MT. I feel like MT would be like Mato Grosso, right? Okay, I think I'm safe to go Brazil here. Nice. And we were in Mato Grosso. So in Brazil, sometimes the like route signs or like the little street signs on the side of the road have the state or region to code name. Like if we zoom out a little bit, I can't zoom in too much because it won't show, but the markers there, you can see like MA, PA for like all these different states within Brazil. A lot of the time it'll just say BR, but sometimes it helps you identify the region if it has like the other letter codes. Okay. Right side of the road. I'm thinking like Lesotho, Eswatini initially. I'm just gonna have one like, I guess I'll have one in Lesotho, but that is really risky. Have it in South Africa currently. Wooden poles. Yellow car. Bonnering. What's Bonnering? Are these ever Lesotho mountains? I'm so like nervous to go Lesotho because it's such a small country. Let me zoom in. Like it just seems more likely. We're in South Africa. Yellow outer. Plus 226. These just seem like Lesotho mountains, but can I commit to Lesotho? I feel like I'll be remiss if I didn't, but I feel like it's just more likely South Africa, right? Like around Lesotho. No, I'm gonna go Lesotho. I think. Okay. The last second switch up to Lesotho saved my shriek. We got our high score of 13 that we were looking for, so we beat our country shriek. Woohoo! So we're gonna keep going, obviously, because maybe we'll get higher and higher. But I'm really glad I switched to Lesotho at the last second because of that sign. Because I would have been a little sad if I went South Africa and we were right there on the border in Lesotho. Okay, but this is just for fun now. Obviously, I'm going to try to get as many countries as possible, but yeah, we're going to keep going. But we've reached our goal for today, which is to beat our country streak previous record of 12. Okay, flat, cornland, red, that's a French boulevard. And who is French? We're going to go France. Okay, nice. 14. Yellow license plate. Are we on the left side of the road? Ramen. Interesting. Okay, not UK. What is this? Netherlands, right? Or like Luxembourg? Okay, .nl. We're gonna go Netherlands. Ooh, wait, poles. Hold on. Ooh. Or bollards. I mean, that is a New Zealand bollard, I think. I don't know why there's yellow though. I've never seen that before. With the red tape on the one side and the red tape like hugging around the other side, I'm pretty sure it's New Zealand. Okay. Ring around the camera coverage. Looks like we're in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna go India for now. Obviously gonna look for more clues since we have time. We're kind of on a great run though. So yeah, 16. Look for clues. This one might be tricky. I feel like my gut instinct is telling me India with no other clues but vegetation. Yeah, I can like not really even see buildings. Like I see a little mountains, but it's like very like hazy too, which is weird. I don't know what flag that is. Yellow. Oh my gosh, that language is not what I was expecting. What? Red blur in the back of the car. Ooh. Ukraine? I think this might be where our streak ends, but that's Cyrillic, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so red blur, Cyrillic, I'm gonna go Ukraine. Okay, well, I guess I mixed up what Cyrillic and Greek look like, which is a very rookie mistake and not one I make often. But on the bright side, we got our country streak high score, which is 16. And I think that's really good because before we had a streak of 12, and this is the highest by far. I think we exceeded it by 4. So thank you so much for watching me play country streaks in Geoguessr and getting a new high score. If you enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to French Vanilla and have a great day.